Good morning, everyone. This is PJ at Life with Grace Hollow. And I know today's not Sunday, but my daughter has requested biscuits for breakfast. I will probably indulge in a biscuit this morning as well. But I wanted to show you how I make my biscuits. And I don't know the nutritional value on these guys, okay? I haven't researched that. I know they're high in carbs and you shouldn't have them. But if you do have them, only in moderation. So just keep that in mind. And maybe I can research at the end of this video and maybe I can find the information on what these nutritional value might be. But I've tried to make biscuits 100 different ways and come up with 100 different results. And the one I like best, actually there's two ways I do. One I use buttermilk, one I use sour cream, and I like both of those methods. My daughter, however, prefers the buttermilk over the sour cream. So today we will, since we're making them for her, we're going to use the buttermilk. And I don't measure my biscuits, but I use the pre-mix baking mix or Bisquick. I usually get generic, so it's a baking mix. And I just put in, probably 2 cups is a pretty accurate guess, I bet. There. And then we will set that out of the way. And again, I keep everything in jars and lids, so I just set that out of the way. And you don't have to, but I like to add just a smidge or a little pinch of baking powder to that. It just makes it a little fluffier, but not too much, or you can taste it. So just a little bit of that. And then I use buttermilk. And I start with a little bit. And if you've made biscuits, you know the consistency you look for. And so you just add buttermilk until you get the consistency that you want. So I add that, and then I add a little more because it's still dry. Okay. Okay, this is getting pretty close. Oh, I forgot to grab my flour. Let me grab flour. Okay. I'm going to dust a little flour on my surface. There we go. My pastry mat I'm using, isn't that nice? I have, by the way, don't want to forget, my friends, Chuck and Dana from Hillbilly Half Acre Homestead, they came for a visit not long ago, and they also brought me a pastry mat. So now I have 2. It's really nice too. I will have to use that one next time. But especially during holidays when you're doing a lot of cooking and a lot of baking, it'll be nice and handy to have 2 of these. That's going to be fantastic. Alright, let's get the flour laid out. Now then. Now I'm not really going to roll this. I thought about it, but I'm not. Oh, let me get just a little more flour because it's sticking. There we go. Maybe too thin. I don't want that too thin. There we go. And this is only going to make a few biscuits. I don't want a whole lot. It's just me and my daughter having breakfast this morning. And I will only have 1. Okay. Here's my biscuit cutter. Now used to, I would put, probably 3 or 4 tablespoons of butter in my pan and bake it that way. That way they're buttered when they come out. But now to cut back on calories and fat, I spray my pan with canola oil. There we go. We spray that. That way they won't stick. And this again is cast iron. I use cast iron for nearly everything. When I don't, like my big pots for soup and stuff, I have stainless steel. Now I have this pot here, cast iron, but right now it's full of oil because that's what I used to make French fries out of. I would deep fry my French fries in that, and that's the only purpose for that. But now, since I don't eat French fries 3 and 4 times a week, I'm thinking about cleaning that out and sandblasting it and redoing it, and then that way I have a pot to make oatmeal and things with. So a cast iron pot. I might do that one of these days, and if I do, I'll see if I can't put that on video so that you see how I do that. But I haven't made definite plans to do so, but hopefully I'll do that. Okay, I have enough here to make probably one more biscuit, and then the leftover is what I will eat with my biscuit, because it'll be a smaller biscuit. This is a good sized biscuit, and that's going to have a lot of carbs in it, more than what I need. So I'm going to make a small biscuit for myself. This is probably 2-inch biscuit cutter, so these, like I said, they will make a big biscuit. And you know what, this little bit might be too little. Well, maybe I just have half of the big one. I don't know, because this is pretty small. Alright, and then I have my oven preheated at 400 degrees. Sorry, my camera done something funny, and I got distracted by that. So anyway, now on top of this, I want to do I'm going to sprinkle some parsley. There. And then I'm going to sprinkle some garlic granules. Oh, I left my door open. You see my messy cabinet. That's life at Grace Hollow. There. Beautiful, yes? Okay, so we're going to put these in the oven. And we will bring those out when they're golden brown on top. Yes, I'm drinking my water. Ah, I finished it. I'll put a few more ice in here. Maybe I edit all that out. probably don't want to see all that. But and then again, you know, that's life at Grace Hollow. Maybe you do want to see that. Let's see. Oh, that smells wonderful. Look at those biscuits. Isn't that awesome? I went and done some research on the biscuits for the nutritional information, and I'm not sure how closely accurate this is. I think it's going to be fairly accurate though. Now the information that I found was based on a 2 1/4 inch biscuit, and I measured my biscuit cutter, and it was like 2 3/4 inch, and then I came back and I measured one of my cooked biscuits, and it was 3 inches across. So I'm not sure which measurement. The information I found said 2 1/4. I don't know if they mean before cooking or after cooking. My cutter, like I said, was 2 3/4, but my finished biscuit was 3 inches. So what I did was double the information that I found, and I don't have that in front of me right now. It's on my desk. I think it said for 2 of those biscuits, get out of that. My dog is licking the flour from the trash can. Bad dog. Oh, anyway. Where was I? I doubled the information that I found. And it's the carbohydrates, according to 2 1/4 biscuits, was something like 26 grams of carb. And I think that's going to be pretty accurate. I know where my sugar is every morning at, I usually stay right around 30 grams for breakfast, 30 grams of carbohydrate. And 2 hours after I ate, now I had 1 biscuit, and like I said, these are good sized biscuits. They're 3 inches across. And I ate 1 minus 2 bites. My boys wanted to share, so I pinched off 1 bite for Chance and 1 bite for Vinny. So after checking my sugar, after eating that, 2 hours later, I was running 124, which is very good. So I don't think this is over 30 grams, because at 30 grams and up, my sugar would have been higher. So I think it's pretty accurate. So anyway, I'm going to put that information at the very end of the clip, and I think it's fairly reliable, but I wouldn't say exact. So anyway, thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless. Okay, I want to show you how fast cleanup is with this. Right here, you know, my flour is all here. Well, I have a trash can. You don't see it. There's a trash can right here between me and the island. What I'm going to do, I'm going to roll this. Right, watch this. Okay, all that excess flour, I dump in the trash. There, look at, watch this. I'm going to spray this down, and then I have a washcloth. Oops. There. Do it one direction, that does better. Okay, look there, it's clean. Now let me rinse it. watch this. Rinse this off. And then now you can either lay this across your strainer, or you can just tap on it. All clean.